Make sure you're in an environment where there are no external distractions, where no one can interrupt you. Make sure your notifications are off on your phone, on your computer, and then sit down in a chair with your back straight, stay alert, stay present, and place both of your hands on your lap, palms facing down, and then close your eyes, and let's begin. So the first step is be aware of what you want to let go of. And let's start here by getting you out of your head and getting you into your body. And I want you to visualize that little voice always yapping about between your ears, still hanging on to things that happened today or things that didn't happen today, things you did, things you didn't do, things you should have done, just going around in circles, thinking about all these things over and over again, hanging on to them. I want you to visualize that voice, changing locations and moving all the way down to the base of your spine. This is also known as your root chakra or your basic chakra, and this is the place that establishes that deep connection with your physical body. So bring your awareness down, all the way down to the base of your spine, and just notice things become a little quieter. You're not thinking from down there, breathing from down there, operating from down there. And let's go ahead and lock in that position by doing 3 cycles of pranic breathing, where you're going to inhale through your nose for the count of 6, hold it for 3, and then exhale for 6, making a shh sound, and then holding it for 3 again. So from the base of your spine, inhale for the count of 6, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3 again, 2, 3, breathe normally. Let's do the next cycle. Deep breath from the base of your spine, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, breathe normally. And let's do one last cycle here. Big breath from the base of your spine, inhale for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, breathe normally. Really feel that connection to your body. You're out of your head, that little voice is a lot quieter, and I want you to bring your awareness back to the different sensations going on. And just see if anything stirred up, if there's any tension, any discomfort, any tightness, any upsets, anything that came up during the course of the day that you maybe didn't acknowledge. Let's give those sensations the attention they need now. And just notice what comes up. Think about your day. What sensations arise? Think about things that happened today, things that didn't happen today, things that you did, things that you didn't do, things that you should have done. Notice if there's any self-attack, if you're judging yourself for today, criticizing yourself for today, making yourself wrong for things you did or didn't do or should have done. Maybe something that you really wanted to happen didn't happen the way you wanted it to, or it didn't happen at all. Maybe you found yourself in a situation where you were embarrassed, disappointed. Notice the sensations. Notice if there are some things you're still trying to figure out or make sense of today. Or if you're already thinking about tomorrow, and if there's any dread, worry, or anxiety. Bring your awareness to the associated sensations and let them come up. And we're going to move to the second step here, which is allow yourself to experience them fully. And what I want you to do now is to stay with those sensations, to sink into them and let them take over. Don't resist them, don't fight them, don't judge them. Don't try to fix them or get rid of them or try to understand them. There is nothing you need to do. Just surrender to them. Just be with them, stay with them, and keep breathing from the base of your spine, validating them. Let them take over. Sink into them even more. Breathe into them. Be with them fully. Now let's start moving into the third and final step, which is let it come up and let it out. And this is what we're going to do now. You're going to invite all of the sensations to come up and come out. Remember, they want to leave. They want to run their course and reach their natural end and fade away. You just have to stop hanging on to them by resisting them. So what we're going to do here is 3 more cycles of pranic breathing. Breathing into these sensations, letting them take over with each inhale, visualizing them coming up, and with each exhale, making that shh sound. I want you to visualize them passing through you and letting them out. So tune into the different sensations that were brought up, and let's bring them up for the count of 6. Inhale now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. There's probably more down there. Bring your awareness to them. Tune into them. And let's bring them up and release them. Inhale for the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold them for the count of 3. Get ready to let them out. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. We're going to do one last cycle here. Whatever's left, any sensation, bring your awareness to them, and let's bring all of that up right now. Inhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Send it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it all out. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. And let's just let things settle for a bit here. And notice a feeling of lightness. Notice a weight that's been lifted. A feeling of relief. And let's just stay with this new experience of yourself for a few moments right now. All is good. All is perfect. Just be with yourself. Now let's do one last cycle of pranic breathing. Breathing from the base of your spine. Inhale for the count of 6, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. Now we're going to get ready to come back, relieved, at peace, and ready to have a great night of deep sleep. Slowly start moving your body a little. Bring some awareness back to your surroundings. And slowly get ready to open your eyes right now.
Okay, this is one of my by far favorite videos because bottom line, this lifestyle game video will teach you how to get good at game outside of game, basically. So I sat down and I said, what are 3, 4, maybe 5 points that I could teach someone very swiftly, right? Kaizen approach, if you remember, that will get him really good at game, that will get him 80% better at game without actually having to do anything. Obviously, we'll talk about game, we'll do approaching and all that, but what are 4 things that you can do right now that'll set you up for more success? We've talked about hygiene, we've talked about body language already. Now, we will be talking about mindset next week. Now, let's talk about a couple things that can affect your game that you can do every day that are really, really epic. And those things will boost your masculinity. Number 1, gym. Now, very likely, because you're following me, because you're following RSD, it's very likely that you're already hitting up a gym quite regularly. If not, this is for you, and there's no way around that. You have to do some sort of sports at least 3 times a week. Ideally, it's the gym. Weightlifting will make you be very aware of what you're eating, but it could also be running or soccer, whatever. At least 3 times a week. You gotta do this on a regular basis. I'm going to the gym 4 times a week right now. I used to go 5 times a week, and I used to go 5 times a week plus 2 days of cardio walking. There's no way around that. Why am I saying this? Because like the gyms pay me money, so you go there? No, I'm saying that because it's one of the greatest things that ever happened to me in terms of game. What does gym do? Number 1, or sports for that matter, I'm gonna say gym now because that's what I do, that's what many guys do, that's what I recommend, but it's basically the same for sports. Number 1, it teaches you pain equals good, pain equals progress. When you're sitting there underneath the bench press and you think you can't do it and it hurts, you're pushing through. What does that do to your confidence? What does it do to your neurological pathways? Remember what we talked about in the frames. You're basically getting used to, yes, I like this. You know, yes, pain is actually something good. Yes, I can do this. You're basically telling your mind, hey, this is all right. I can do this, right? Pain is good. I feel uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable, but now it's okay. On top of that, you're gonna look a little better. You're gonna develop a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of chest, a little bit of traps, a little bit of biceps, and girls love that shit. It's not about looks. It's not like you can't pick up girls unless you have a 6-pack, you know, and you're under 10% body fat. That's not true. In fact, actually, if you want to go on down under 10% body fat, it's very tough, and I don't even recommend that. What it does, though, is it makes you feel very comfortable in your skin. You're gonna wake up in the morning, you're like, hey, see a little bit more shoulder mass. Oh, damn, I look good. It's just, it's almost like a little easy thing. It's an easy way out. You're like, yeah, you feel good because you just looked yourself in the mirror. Now this energy goes over to your first set, goes over to your first approach. On top of that, nutrition. It's exactly the same. Look, what is your body made of? What is it made of? It's made of food. That's all it gets. It's made of food. So if you've been eating fast food and fucking drinking sugary drinks all the time, that's what your brain chemistry is made of. That's what your muscle mass is fucking made of. You can't expect yourself to be sharp, witty, energetic, focused if you keep giving your body shit. Right? In this chapter we'll talk about respect your mind, respect your body. And it goes together. We're talking about negative thoughts later on when it comes to meditation, but your body's made of the food that you put into it, and it's your responsibility to give you the best possible food possible. Okay, there's no way around that. So you got to hit the gym. It's extremely good for your confidence. Side effect is you live longer, you live healthier, you feel better, you look better, and eat properly. Okay, obviously if you have any questions about what exactly should I eat, you can always post in the Facebook group, but you don't have to be fully like, I only eat raw vegetable, whatever the fuck it is. No, eat somewhat healthy. Cut out fast food. pre-cook your meals if you can. It's one of the greatest things to do. Eat fuck tons of fresh vegetables. Eat proper meat, not shit meat that you get from the kebab store. Get proper meat, like get your high quality food in there. It's so much worth it. I know it's more expensive, but at the end of the day, it's the shit that you're putting into your body. And what is really more expensive? Some fresh fruit and fresh vegetables, or dying early of a fucking heart attack, or whatever the fuck it is. Because as you're progressing through your age, all the shit that's coming into your body, it finally shows, you know, it shows its effect. So you gotta head to the gym, which means for you, call to action that you're gonna put into your little notepad file on your phone, all right? Together with the call to actions from the last video. The call to actions from the last video was get your 3 outfits and get a haircut. And in this one, you're gonna write down right now, put out your phone and write down, sign up for a gym. Okay, sign up for a soccer class, sign up for running, whatever it is. If you're already doing this regularly, obviously you can check it right there. But if not, you're gonna sign up for a gym. Now the great thing about the gym too is, I don't know about you, but I like fit girls. So guess where the fucking fit girls are? At the gym. Dude, I've been working out at the fucking gym. I mean, obviously I live in Ukraine, so it's like 15 times more effect, but I think today I saw 20 tens. Like no exaggeration, 20 tens just working out there, like yoga posing, like their asses, and I'm just like, I had a girl over yesterday, and I couldn't have sex with her because she was a virgin, so I'm taking my time with her, and I like her, she's cool, so I have the bluest balls, and I was working out, I'm like, so obviously I'm the happiest guy in the world, but I'm working out the gym. I have access to all these hotties. So you're just chatting a little bit like, oh, you're using these weights? Oh, cool, I like your shoes, by the way. Where are you from? So you get in a conversation. You befriend all the people at the fucking gym. It's amazing. I mean, we'll talk about giving value and socializing later in week number 2, but this is one of the most powerful things. And then you have access to those hot chicks. Much better than sitting at home not working out, right? So sign up for a gym. That's your call to action. And then, yeah, let us know in the Facebook group. Be accountable. Inspire others to be accountable. I'll see you in the next video, because in the next video we'll be talking about to fap or not to fap. All right, boosting your masculinity. To fap or not to fap? That is the question. You might have heard me talking about no fap before, and I'm gonna give you a quick rundown and summary of the things I tried, because I'm a big believer in just fucking trying things, especially because I have the unique perspective of actually going fucking out. You know, there's lots of guys on YouTube like, they're no fap, like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not even fucking going out. What the fuck are you talking about? So, Jesus, first of all, what is no fap? There's different intensities. You can say, I'm gonna quit pornography, I'm gonna quit jerking off, and I'm gonna quit ejaculation. So the only time I'm touching my dick is during sex with an actual female or while I take a piss. There's no other way. I'm not gonna jerk off, nothing. And obviously I'm not gonna look at pornography. And I did that for a while. And so no porn, no jerking off, and obviously game. Now many guys ask like, does it count as relapse if I have sex with a girl? No, you fucking idiot, that's the point. The goddamn point is that you're only getting your ejaculations through a woman. Because there's a hormonal difference if you masturbate. Obviously, it feels good. It's very, you know, it's a nice little, how do you say, a short-term gratification. But at the same time, your hormones know that you're not having sex with a real woman because you're not smelling her, you're not tasting her. There's not a lot of physical activity. So it's different, and you're actually boosting your hormones when you have sex with a girl, because you're getting the quote-unquote ego boost, and your body's like, I just procreated, epic, man. He was like, so much hormones and so much happiness going on. So obviously, the point of no fap is the following. You get hornier, okay? You get more sexual, and what it also does is no fap makes you far less scared of things. There's actually pro athletes, freestyle snowboarders, freestyle motocross players, but riders, but also soccer players who are not allowed to ejaculate because the testosterone helps them kick more ass, basically. It helps them be more confident and less fear-induced, right? They're just more masculine. So imagine you're at a date with a girl, you've been doing no fap for a couple days, you're used to jerking off every day to porn, but you cut that out, so you're just like this like walking horny motherfucker, and you're walking around and you're sitting at a date with a girl. And you know, back in the days when I was jerking off and everything, I would be like, okay, I need to do the kino, you know, I need to be physical with the girl because I want to pull her, so I would put my hand on her thigh and everything. But since I don't do porn anymore or jerking off, I'm like, I need to touch her shoulder. And I would just be so much more natural with the escalation, and I would pull her, not because I want to pull a girl, but because I just want to fuck. And I would just be so congruent, and I would also approach the hottest girls. I wouldn't approach some 7 because I'm like, I want to fuck a hot girl. If I'm gonna get a fight, I want to fuck a 10. So it's massively helpful. It gets you hornier. It makes you less approach anxiety. It gives you less approach anxiety. It makes you feel much more masculine. And again, it's because your testosterone is rising and all of those things, but also other things. Now, the problem that happened to me though, every time I did no porn and no masturbation, both of these, was I was getting really horny for about a week, and then my body, if I didn't get laid, it was like, okay, I guess you're not a sexual being right now, or I don't understand exactly what happened with my body, but I didn't get horny anymore. And I have a hot chick with me, and we would undress, and I would have trouble getting hard because like I haven't used this in a while, so it was all weird, right? And so that obviously doesn't work so well. Hi, what's up, bro? So we got Nikita again. So you can't. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend not jerking off at all, especially if you don't get laid. If you're at a level where you have 2-3 fuck buddies and you have sex at least once a week, ideally 2 or 3 times a week, perfect. Then you obviously never have to jerk off, and all you do is just fuck the girls, right? You have sex, and that's really good for your testosterone and everything. Now, what happens though is, what I tried also, which is the other extreme, was I said, okay, let me watch porn and jerk off, but not ejaculate, right? Because that way my testosterone doesn't ejaculate out, but I remain horny. Now the problem with that though is, what happens to your brain on porn? Overstimulus. It's that simple. Every porn session, how many naked girls do you look at? Very unlikely you're gonna click on one video and then, oh, she's pretty and she's like stripping, getting naked. No, you're like fuck, like coming in the face, cum shot compilation, you have fucking the asshole, young teen girl, like all this shit, right? So you're looking at all this like stimulus, and what happens then is you look at a girl, at your girlfriend or a hot girl that you're pulling, and your brain is just like, oh, it's just one? Where's the hardcore coming in the face, jerk off, fucking anal sex compilation, you know? So it's really hard. I actually noticed that I had trouble fucking my girlfriend because my brain is just like, it's just one girl, you know, whatever, you know, get kind of hard, and I would love to fuck the shit out of her, but I couldn't. So it's very, very interesting if you don't cut out porn. So I just said, no fat, very, very good. It makes you really, really horny, etc., etc., etc. If you don't ejaculate, but you watch porn, you'll have trouble getting hard with a one-on-one situation with a girl, very likely. If you say, I'm not gonna watch porn at all, and I'm not gonna touch my dick, it can happen that after a week you get so used to it that you also have trouble getting sexual. So the best, by far the most hardcore, epic thing that I've tried for months now that helps so much is, you're gonna cut out porn. That's number one. You're gonna completely cut out pornography. No fucking in the ass and everything. You will get stimulus. You will get invigorated and turned on by the simplest things. You have a girl over, you just pulled her, and she's standing there with clothes. And just the way she's peeking out her ass, you're like, God fucking damn it, I gotta fuck. It's like, it's amazing. You're making out with a girl, and instead of just like making out for the sake of making out, you're so horny making out with her. You get the most raging rage boners ever. They're rock hard because your body's just like turned on. It's crazy. That's what you're supposed to be. Thousands of years ago, you couldn't look at 1,000 naked girls. I can look at 1,000 naked girls in 10 minutes now with the internet. So your body's not made to be exposed to all the stimulus. You have a very pretty hot girl right there in front of you. and you're just fucking ready to go. It's really amazing. At the same time, what you do is you keep your sex drive high by jerking off once a week. And that is one of the best advice I've ever given. I never said it on YouTube, never said it on any program like The Natural or whatever. This is the latest shit that helps you so much. I've been doing this for months now, and I just talked to Nikita actually, and I said, dude, it's one of the best fucking things that you can do. Or was it Mark? I can't remember. One of the homies. And so what you do is you jerk off once a week. That way, your testosterone rises up, and around a week your testosterone usually goes back down if you don't have any ejaculation. So once a week you jerk off, but the way you do it is no pornography, no fucking in the ass cum shot compilations, nothing. You're gonna sit there or lie there, just your fantasy. You can jerk off to like hot Instagram models if you want to do that, you know, because they're not going to spread their pussy or anything, or they're not going to be fucking the ass on Instagram, very unlikely. So you can do that, and it's so fucking crazy because you're such a horny fucking dude. You're looking at like a hot athlete chick with in like bikini, and you're like, oh my god, it's so fucking hot. So you can do that way. You keep the stimulus low. You get raging boners from any real life encounter with a girl. At the same time, you are blowing off steam once a week, and if you're not getting laid, which you will. You'll get laid enough times during the week that you don't even have to jerk off at all. At the same time, you keep your fantasy up, you keep your sex drive good, and all that. And it's some good you time. And it's like, when was the last time you've been jerking off to your fantasy? How epic is that? You'll be thinking back to the last girl that you fucked 2 days ago, right? Oh, dude, I fucking came in her face. It's really amazing. So that is my gist on NoFap, which means for you, call to action. You're gonna hate me for this. No more porn. Jerk off once a week. And that's it. And obviously, no jerking off in between. So what you're gonna write down, right now, take out your phone, and you're gonna write down 7 days of no porn, 6 or 7 days of no jerk off for this first week. You're gonna write that down. At the end of the week, I wanna see a check for 7 days no porn. I wanna see a check for 6 or 7 days no jerking off. You don't have to be like, today I jerked off, guys. Today was the day. Like, don't post that in a Facebook group. But tell us that you did no porn for 7 days and 6 or 7 days no jerk off. Do that, and I guarantee you will get amazing results. You'll feel more powerful, more focused. You never like, every time you have access to porn, you're just like, oh, you know, before I go to work, just let me jerk off a little bit. Then you jerk off for 45 minutes. Now your testosterone is low, you feel tired, you want to eat something, you're not focused, you're not there to fucking get shit done. But if you're a horny motherfucker, and you see a hot girl walking down the street, and that shit turns you on, you're like, you gotta fucking talk to the girl. Hey, what's up? Yeah, that's cool. Oh my god. Just hug me, and just like, oh, what's your Instagram? Cool. What are you doing later? You're not even like, you're so mellow and like weird when you've just jerked off. You're like, yeah, I guess I gotta do it because I want to be RSD, you know, what's your Instagram? But when you're truly like, when you know your only way to get a nice ejaculation is to ejaculate into this hot girl, then you're like, what's your Instagram? Cool. Yeah, no way, it's amazing. What are you doing today? Like where are you going right now? Oh, I'm going to work, I'm really busy. When are you done with work? Oh, probably at 7. Great. I'm gonna go for coffee later, you should join me. And then she's like, maybe, like, yeah, cool, haha, cool, see you there. I'm gonna text you, okay? Yeah, cool. Now it's fucking 7, you're like, if you were jerking off and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm tired too, let me just jerk off. Let me not even follow up with her. Let me jerk off, go to bed. But because you're fucking horny, you're awake, you're like, man, I gotta fucking, hey, it's 7, meet me there. And she's like, okay, so you meet her there and you're just like, oh, I gotta fucking pull her and it's gonna be physical. And then again, you're not just making out physical because it brings you the pull. You're just like, I just want to make out with her right now. I see her lips and you go for it. You're not waiting for the right moment because you're like, dude, I just want to make out right now. You just fucking make out. And the girls love that shit. It's the lost date transference. She sees you losing your cool almost in a good way because you're so horny as you're making out. You push her closer and all that. And she just loses her shit too. And then you're just two horny motherfuckers. It's crazy. Ever since I've been doing maximum once a week fapping if I'm not getting laid in that week and no porn, the fucks I had were so hot. Like the girls are just like, fuck me, like, oh my god, and you come on them and shit. It's amazing. Do that. Call to action. I really gotta fuck a girl today, man. God damn it. Couldn't close the girl yesterday. Fuck you. Gonna go on Tinder real quick before doing the next video. You're gonna do that, okay, GG. See you in the next vid. And next video we'll be talking about cold showers meditation. Gonna be very psyched. GG, guys. Alright, we're gonna keep this video very short. It's just a reminder of what you should have by the end of your first week on your notepad file, on your computer, and what's gonna be in the Facebook group for us, me and the coaches, to help you out, okay? So, number one, the before picture, okay? You take a before picture, you should have taken that already, and you should have shared it in the Facebook group. Also, your shameless self-assessment, printed it out or use it on PDF and post it in the Facebook group. Also, your frames, either printed them out, take a picture, post on Facebook, or you use it digitally and you post it on the Facebook group. Also, so right now we have 1, 2, 3 things. Number 4, you should have done the contract, okay? There should be a checkbox next to that in your notepad file. Contract. That contract is for you. Do not post it on Facebook. You don't have to do that. That contract is simply for you, but you should have done it. And that is, what was that, number 4? Yeah. Number 5, what should be in there is the 7 days of no porn. I want to see a checkbox next to 7 days, no porn. Also, the next checkbox, number 6, should be 6 or 7 days of no jerk off. Again, you can jerk off once a week. If you're not getting laid, that's totally cool. We'll reset you a little bit, but at least you stay horny. That should be on there. Next point is 7 days of cold shower. Should be checked off in your checkbox. And if you want to, you can give us feedback on the Facebook group on that. Also, 7 days of meditation should be in your checkbox on your notepad as well. Also, your outfits, your going out outfit, your casual outfit, and your sport outfits. These are 3 outfits. Checkbox next to each of them and post in the Facebook group how you look like for each fucking outfit so we can give you feedback on that. Also, sign up for a fucking gym. You don't need to prove that to us unless you feel like. I want to see a checkbox next to that though. Or sign up for a soccer club, or sign up for boxing lessons, or hey, I went out, running, right? And it's gotta be at least 3 times a week. Okay, that's gonna be in there. Also, haircut. I got a haircut. I want to see that on the checkbox, right? And also, the last most important call to action here is, right now, the last one for this week, take a picture of yourself after the haircut, after your first gym session, after no fap, after your first cold shower, after all these things that you've been doing now. I want you to post an after picture and send it to us in the Facebook group so we can give you feedback on that, okay? That is your first week, my friend. Second week is gonna be very sick because we'll be talking about becoming social, approaching people, and just getting in the habit building of being a social person while at the same time learning to be social with the right people, okay? Because it could be that you're watching this and you're like, I don't have a problem being social, I just wanna get the 9s and 10s. So I'm gonna teach you how to frequently approach the 9s and 10s, how to be totally cool with that, and how to do setup game, which means how to set yourself up in places that you visit frequently. The same grocery store, the the gym, the clubs that I'm always going. So you can basically get up the social hierarchy so you can have access to the truly hottest girls on 9s and 10s that you deserve, that you want to. Okay, so that's gonna be the week 2. Until now, work on all your call to actions. You're not allowed to get on week 2 unless you've done all these things. I'll see you in the fucking Facebook group, guys, and what a fucking week. It has been an amazing week for me. I hope it has been an amazing week for you guys, or it is going to be an amazing rest of the week for you. So I really appreciate you being on this program again. You know what's down there? Bitches. Hottest fucking pussies, okay? Pussies that are waiting for your dick to be inside them. Hungry mouths that are ready to swallow your semen. One fucking shot after the other. Assholes that want to be penetrated with your anal sex. Booties that want to be eaten. Lips that want to be kissed. Alright? And most importantly, your future self is out there. Okay? That's what this program is going to teach you. So thanks so much for being on board. Give us feedback. Get feedback from us. Give feedback to others. And I'll see you in next week, okay? Slash on a Facebook group. Slash on the Skype calls with the coaches. With me. Holy fuck, isn't it epic? GG, brah.